I'm gonna read from the new one. So this is something that nobody in here has probably heard. Incredible. Anybody in here suffer from anxiety? You can raise your hand. All right, all of us. Great. Welcome home. Welcome home. Having a panic attack in the back seat of an Uber fucking sucks. It's like being asked to hold a baby that just doesn't like your vibe. You know that blank stare babies give you that remind you to keep your day job? Yup, the driver's doing that in the mirror. Between random anecdotes about traffic in the New York City landscape. Yup, while the sweat is trickling down from my forehead to my tits, and he just keeps doing this awkward half smile because I'm laughing and crying and gasping for air all at once. And the last time he saw this was when his wife had their third child. And no, it's not true what they say. It doesn't get easier after the first one. And now I know this because he's telling me right now. And I can't help but grip the leather door handle, wishing desperately to rip the whole thing off its hinges and fly it down the highway to safety like a magic carpet. And I'm trying to keep still, but it feels like a million things are crawling on the outside of me, and the inside of me is up in flames. He rolls the window down with my consent, given through sobs, and the wind smacks the shit out of my flushed face, covered in chalk-like outlines from streams of indistinguishable sweat and tears. There are only two of us in this car until Big Frida bursts through the speaker, reminding me to release my anger, and I will want to. I speak. I have a simple request, but it is mutually impactful. His eyes wide as if to swallow all the tension, my voice slicing into the awkward. Would it be okay if I screamed? He yells, yes! As if you've offered him millions and free health care, and you'll feel a little bit better about screaming, so you do. Ah! And so he does. Ah! And you both take turns, and now the whole East Side knows the sound of your voice, and the car is full of your breaths, and your diaphragms are exhausted. And the energy is just calm enough for him to ask, what's going on? And all you can say is everything is so expensive these days. Inflation is wild right now, he says, and you cut him off. Because when you say you can't afford things, you mean you don't have enough time. Every morning you wake up remembering you will have one less day with your mother, and every time she calls to vent, which is really dumping, you think of the laundry list of traumas she has survived. They're coming back to call her home. You think her mind is inching towards its final destination, and you want to suggest she talk to someone. But she'll say, she's talking to you. And you want to put time in a savings account and only withdraw when you're ready to make your big purchase. You want your mother to live forever, and your mind cannot compute any equation that results in a world without her. I can't afford to miss a phone call, or a birthday, or a chance to hear her voice telling me the same story again and again and again and again. Concern blankets the driver's face. His half smile is a straight line, and once again you are sobbing. Everyone is here to do a job, he says. The car comes to a tender halt, and he gently taps the horn. Miss, we're here. You look up, and indeed you are here.